Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're situated on this great, big, beautiful blue globe floating through the void of Yah's creation. It's Christmas Eve. Yeah, 24th of December, 2025. But that's not going to stop me. We're still going to talk truth here, you know? A lie needs another lie for support, but the truth stands alone. You won't be trusted anymore. All right, welcome to the Christmas Eve edition of the WTF Reports. I'm your host, DavevonKleist. WTF with the facts. And if those facts make you exclaim, WTF, well, then so be it. Oh, man, what is this world coming to? There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And, on a light note, I got to tell you that for the past 7 years now, in Kalispell, Montana, at the beautiful Conrad Mansion, there's a theater group called the Gypsy Theater. And what they've been doing for the past 8 years, and I've been involved for 7 of those years, is to recreate a 1939 radio broadcast. It was put together by Orson Welles and Lionel Barrymore. And they produced A Christmas Carol. Yeah, Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, with Ebenezer Scrooge and all that stuff. So what they do is they recreate the radio broadcast. And that means we have a whole bunch of players, and there's a whole bunch of microphones. Everybody has their script. And it's done just like it was back before there was television, when all the families gathered around the radio, and that was their entertainment. And so this is a recreation of A Christmas Carol. And so we've been doing this every year. I've been involved, like I said, for the past 7 years. And it's a lot of fun to do. And I got the best part. I really do. I get to be Jacob Marley, the first ghost that comes to Ebenezer Scrooge and warns him that there are 3 more spirits to come. And anyway, it's going to be broadcast live tonight on a local radio station. KGEZ is streaming it. And you can go to their website, kgez.com, and they'll be playing it at 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. That's 10 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Pacific. So if you'd like to gather around the radio and do some time travel, go back in time to 1939, because this was, like I said, this is an exact recreation. They used the exact script that was used, and it was the Campbell Soup Radio Hour, something like that anyway. But anyway, if you'd like to gather around the radio or your computer or whatever and listen to A Christmas Carol, again, it'll be on this evening, Christmas Eve, on kgez.com. So just thought I'd share that. Like I said, I got to be real crazy in that, Ebenezer Scrooge. Real crazy, ghostly stuff. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you because you might have some young ones, and they might want to hear the story as it was originally broadcast in 1939. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. That's something fun that I do every year. In the meantime, yeah, we got to have some fun stuff because, golly gosh, the world is just going crazy. The metal markets, are you seeing what's going on with gold and silver? Holy moly, gold is at about $4,500 now. I checked earlier today, gold was up to $72. And they were saying, oh, gosh, once it breaks through the $70 mark, it's $80 is not that far away. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know that, as soon as the new year flips, there's going to be a whole bunch of financial stuff that's going to hit the fan. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not a rich person. Believe me, I'm not. I don't play the stock market, and I don't have a whole lot in savings. So I'm like most of you out there, living from paycheck to paycheck, or, in my case, Social Security check to Social Security check, and anything I can get playing local venues, doing gigs. So, but that's okay, God provides. All right, let's see here. There's a bunch of things. Yesterday, of course, I was talking about, I have been talking about the Israeli Mossad. And I got to put things into perspective here. People have to really, really accept this. And that is, the Israeli Mossad and the IDF have a motto, and it is, and I quote, "By way of deception thou shalt do war. by way of deception. In other words, they will lie. They will deceive. That is their commandment to do so. The IDF, the Mossad, this is what they do. And this is what they are doing across the board. Anybody who's pro-Israel, of course, a lot of these media influencers are being paid to put pro-Israel stuff out there. But the bottom line here is that they're twisting and turning everything. I mean, as an example, we talk about the hostages being held by Hamas, but they never talk about the hostages. Well, they call them prisoners in Israel. I mean, we're talking about kids. We're talking about some kid threw a rock at a tank because the tank was bulldozing his home. And so they grab the kid and he goes off into this hellhole. And we're talking thousands and thousands of quote unquote prisoners, but they're actually hostages when you think about it. And these people that are in these prisons, these prisoners, or I call them hostages. I mean, they're being tortured, they're being raped, they're being beaten, and in a lot of cases, their organs are being harvested. So, but anyway, I digress. I just want you to keep in mind that when Israel is putting out information, it is their commandment to lie to you. And I caught this one guy. He was posting on a bunch of media outlets. What do you call them? Social media. Thank you. And I caught him in several different things. He was saying, F anybody who supports Hamas. So wait a second. Here's Ehud Barak, former prime minister of Israel, talking about how Israel has been sending money to Qatar, and then Qatar bounces it back to Hamas. And Bibi Netanyahu said, and I quote, back in 2019, he said, in order to secure a Palestinian state, we must support Hamas. We must fund Hamas. So, I mean, again, it's just one lie after another after another. And, again, this is not an attack on Jews. Everybody says, oh, you're an anti-Semite. No. That's tired. That doesn't work anymore. That's like calling somebody a conspiracy theorist. I wear that as a badge of honor. Anybody who thinks outside of the cage and, exercises critical thinking skills and uses common sense, it's not hard to figure this stuff out. So, if anybody wants to call you an anti-Semite, wear that as a badge of honor, because it's coming from lying lips. Anyway, I wanted to throw that out there, and they're going after the media. As a matter of fact, there's a woman by the name of Leora Rez, and she's heading up an organization called Stop Anti-Semitism, StopAntisemitism.com, I believe it is. And basically, she's coming flat out. And if you say or do anything against Israel or speak out against Zionism, which is not Judaism, you speak out, they're going to go after you. They're going to use every computer trick in the book to track you and to destroy you. Here's what she said.
We will shine a light on you that, thanks to Google and SEO, will follow you for the rest of your life. When you look for a job, when you look for a spouse, when you look for a nanny, when you look for anything, our work will always be documented, again, thanks to Google and SEO. In corporations where DEI leaders smeared Israel, excused Hamas, we pressured CEOs, some resigned, many were terminated, but policies were changed, thankfully.
So this is what they're doing. And they will use every trick in the book, and they will lie, and they will manipulate. And if you dare say anything against Israel or Zionism, they will label you as an anti-Semite, and that's not going to work. And again, it's their job to lie to you. And that's all it is. That's all I want is the truth. That's all we want is the truth. And that's why I started off today's program by saying that, a lie needs another lie for support, but the truth stands alone. Simple as that. So let me see. And let's take a trip to Venezuela. The ambassador to Israel, I believe it is. Her name is Maria Machado. in Venezuela. She had this to say. Listen carefully.
I would like to thank Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of the State of Israel.
I promise we one day will have a close relationship between Venezuela and Israel.
I myself look forward to visit the State of Israel as soon as we conquer freedom.
As soon as we conquer freedom. That's what she said. That's why I'm here with the audio receipts. I'm not making this stuff up. A lot of what I'm doing on this show involves audio receipts. And hopefully we'll start making video. I don't know. I'm just technologically challenged. But I wanted to share that because we are all being manipulated. We are all being gaslit. We're propagandized. We're lied to. And we have to ask the question, who's behind it? Of course, everybody's saying, how could you possibly say this little country in the Middle East is controlling everything? That's crazy. What do you mean we control the media? We'll have to do something about it. What are they going to do? They're going to control the media. They come flat out and tell you. Unbelievable. Now, let me see. Before, I was going to play some music today because some of the songs here, they're more applicable now than they were when I wrote them 20, 30 years ago. But I wanted to share with you this thing with Erika Kirk is exploding. Somebody posted a photograph come from August of 2012 in Constanta, Romania, where she was posing. She's holding a rifle with a couple of U.S. military guys. And this whole thing with the Romanian Angels, this is all starting to be exposed. Okay, this photograph here, she was clearly promoting her charity, the Romanian Angels, and it was located near a U.S. base that was run by United States Colonel Otto Buscher. Yeah. There's a whistleblower who uncovered the charity as a front for trafficking underage girls, but authorities did nothing to investigate. As a matter of fact, let me see, this was published by Andrei Nicolai in News and Politics, January 6th of 2020, and it was updated on Monday, January 27th. The headline reads, "The Daily continues the series about the allegations regarding the existence of a brothel at the American base in," let me see if I can pronounce this right, Kogalnicinu. Okay, the documents with the, quote, offers, unquote, that they made for the girls' services. Interesting. Reported by Jake TV, or Jake GTV, it says Erika Kirk's Romanian Angels charity operated in Constanta, Romania, the exact time and place of a notorious child trafficking epidemic. She partnered with U.S. Marines and thanked the commander, Otto Buscher, who was later accused in Romanian media of running a brothel for minors at a U.S. base. Her father, that's Erika's father, ran Raytheon Israel. Her mom worked for Homeland Security with deep state ties, a conveniently timed shutdown, and zero investigation. Connect the dots. Okay, and there's a whole lot here. I got to tell you, the internet, sleuths that are out there, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands of them. They are just digging and digging through all this information. And this whole thing with TPUSA stinks to high heaven. It's been turned into a megachurch. And, of course, they're taking all of Charlie Kirk's early statements about how he is an undying supporter of Israel, et cetera, but they're not taking any of these posts that he made in the past, in the few months before he was assassinated. Of course, he had completely turned on Israel because he figured it out. He saw what was going on. He said, wait a second, I can't support this anymore. And he was being honest. And that's why why they had to take him out. Now, who is they? We're yet to know that. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to throw the phone lines open, 215-867-8255. Now, I know a lot of folks are out there busy. They're doing stuff. This is Christmas Eve. A lot of people are making Christmas dinner, et cetera, and or maybe getting out there and doing some last-minute shopping. So I can understand if we don't have too much response. But for those of you who are sitting by your computer listening faithfully, and I thank you for doing so, you're welcome to call in 215-867-8255. And I'm going to share with you a song that was on the first album, and it seems to apply today, as so many of them do. This is something called Prevail.
There's something brewing, people know that things aren't right. We're in the dark, it's black as night. And when the ones who see the truth try to convey, they're ridiculed and turned away. But now it's time for us to see there really is conspiracy. If we don't act, we won't be free. We must be brave or be a slave. I think we all know we've been lied to through the years. Events confirm our darkest fears. And in denial, we still act like nothing's wrong. We work so hard to get along. Manipulate and rearrange. The plan is brilliant and long range. And no one notices the change. Understand, it's all been planned. We can prevail, we can make our freedom last. Forget your history and you'll repeat your past. Search your heart and you'll know that it's true. It's up to us. What will we do? Second Timothy, it's there in chapter 3. It's in the book for all to see. With so much knowledge, yet so distant from the truth, polluting minds of all our youth. It's written in our history. Will not see. It's up to you, it's up to me. We must be brave or be a slave.
Yeah. We must be brave or be a slave. That's what it comes down to, folks. And I've been saying this for a long, long time, decades, in fact. I mean, what kind of government are we going to have? It's supposed to be of, by, and for the people. But what happens when the people don't participate? What happens when people don't go out to vote? or voice their opinion at their town hall meeting or something. They just turn it over, let the councilmen and whoever it is do whatever they're going to do. So, as they say, when the cat's away, the mice will play or the rats will play. Well, if the American people are the cats and the cat's away and they get to do whatever it is that they want to do. And that's why I'm trying to tell people, come on, America, get with the program. Everybody's supposed to be rolling up their sleeves and participating. Our founding fathers planted the seeds of freedom and liberty, and they left it to us to tend the garden. But what happens when you don't tend the garden? You don't water, you don't weed, And what was it, Jefferson? I think he said that the tree of liberty must occasionally be nourished with the blood of tyrants and patriots. Well, you get the best government that money can buy. That's what you get.
Opinions expressed by our numbers that grow may tell you some things that you don't want to know. You can say that we're crazy, you can call us a name, but unless you do something, the result is the same. For unknown generations, we've been living a lie. While some struggled for truth, many others stood by. Is the spirit within you? Do you think that you'll try to look for the answers and ask your lawmakers why? So come on, America, join in the fight and resist their corruption with all of your might. You can hide in the darkness or stand in the light. No, your God won't be with you till you do what is right. We continue to trust such a small group of men who have robbed us before, and they'll do it again. Yes, they worship the dollar, the silver, the gold, and they haven't a soul. It's already been sold. And they say that we're liable, and they say that we owe, and if we don't pay their tax, off to jail we will go. But we've checked out the law, and we've studied their code, and when it's all understood, not a penny is owed. So come on, America, don't hesitate. We must all stand together before it's too late. So many before you were willing to die, and if you sit and do nothing, your children will cry. And they created a villain. They say he's the one who's destroying your freedoms, and a war has begun. But the ones with the power legislate every day, passing laws that are taking your freedoms away. And to all those in uniform, please understand, we're not clenching our fists, we're extending our hands. You can ask any veteran, he'll tell you it's true that your Washington leaders don't care about you. So come on, America, now is the time for exposing their fraud and uncovering their crime. If we sit and do nothing, we forever will be to blame for the fall of our liberty. If we're to be honest, if we're to be just, we must live by our motto, in God we will trust. You don't have to believe, and that is your choice, but opinions don't count if you don't raise your voice. Now the time's finally come, we must all take a stand and tell your brothers and sisters, help them all understand that your freedom's been stolen, the line's crossed in the sand, and if we turn from the wicked, he'll come heal our land. So come on, America, join in the fight and stand up to the tyrants with all of your might. You can hide in the darkness, you can stand in the light. No, your Your God won't be with you till you do what is right. If you love your country, you'll join in the fight and stand up to corruption with all of your might. We won't hide in the darkness, we'll stand in the light. Yes, our God's truly with us, 'cause we're doing what's right.
And how do we get Americans off the fence? How do we get them off of their big fat butts and get them involved? I don't know. I really don't know. But, it's been going on for year after year after year. And folks like yours truly and many, many hundreds and hundreds of other broadcasters have been sounding the alarm and ringing the bell, blowing the trumpet. But, what is it? There are none so deaf than those with ears that will not hear, and none so blind than those with eyes that will not see. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. Anyway, here's another one. Yeah, I'm playing music today. Why not? As we're moving into Christmas 2025.
Sinatra sings and Big Band swings. Recent victory from the big one rings in the front of everybody's minds. Revving up the post-war boom, blushing brides and eager grooms, hula hoops, roller skates, all is well in these United States. Playing with my rabbit ears and black and white TV. But now we channel surf and pay the cable company. Are things freer in America today than they were just 40 years ago? Elvis Presley swings his hips, Marilyn puckers up her lips. All is well in Camelot. Cleavers Nelson's apple pie, rockets shoot into the sky. Missile crisis, Vietnam, Agent Orange, Peter Pan. People taking interest, pushing for a change. But take a stand today and folks say you're deranged, yeah. Are we freer in America today than we were just 40 years ago?
Rockefeller, shifting road, UN communist world control, Morgan Rothschild World War II, got a little plan for you, a new world order, that's the plan. Every woman, child and man, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, Jew, does what they are told to do.
Working hard to get my pay, quitting time another day. The big game's on and then the fight. Let's see what's on the news tonight. A big election, what's my choice? Doesn't matter, I'm just one voice. So much corruption, nothing's fair. They won't change, why should I care? I'm just hanging on, look out for number one. And on the weekend maybe I can have some fun, yeah. Are things freer in America today than they were a couple years ago?
Broadcast stations we control, induced complacency to go. Let people think that they are free. Distractions broadcast on TV are influencing Washington. Make people do what we want done. Eventually when we are through, they'll do just what we tell them to.
Corruption is enshrined, freedom falls for all mankind. we should apply. Ask ourselves the question why integrity just falls away, and we don't have a word to say. By and for the people it's supposed to be, but non-involvement slowly leads to tyranny. Yeah. Are we freer in America today than we were 200 years ago?
Half a century ago, a Nazi bid for world control, identifying every Jew by numbers that they would tattoo. Today we have technology, and we've convinced them all to be submissive to their leadership, and all receive a biochip.
Today than we were a couple years ago. Are we freer in America today than we were just 40 years ago? Are we freer in America today than we were 200 years ago?
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Everybody, everywhere, sit back, relax, and get ready for the glorious dawning of a new world order. There's nothing that you have to do. We have everything under control. Just watch your TV, and we'll tell you what you need to know. There's not much, I promise. Pretty soon you'll have your very own biochip. Imagine, no more tax forms, no more medical records, no more bank books or paychecks, no more cares or worries. We've done it all just for you. With years of testing and research, we finally have all the answers, and we know what's best for all mankind. Simply follow directions given to you by your friendly local officials. They can guide you through the transition stage, and after you've complied with the basic introduction...
All right, let's go to Chicago. Say hi to Jerry. Jerry, thank you for holding. You're on the air. What do you got?
Hey, this is what I got for you. I started using that GetMoreTank.com back around May in 2 different vehicles. And I'll tell you what, my fuel economy went up in one of them, Toyota RAV4 2019, and went up about 4.6 miles per gallon. I keep track of it.
Wow, good for you.
And 2019 Ford Transit with a 5-cylinder inline diesel engine, I went from 15.8 average to 17.2. And I'm also putting it in my chainsaw. I haven't noticed the difference with the chainsaw. I can't figure fuel economy on that. But, hey, that's all I wanted to say to you. Have a good show.
Hey, Jerry, thank you so much for the endorsement. It's a good product. It really is. And not only that, I'm sure that everything's running better as well. I noticed that in my my Toyota Highlander. When I hit the gas, I almost feel G-forces, you know. So, hey, thank you much for that endorsement, Jerry. I appreciate that.
Get More Tank will save you money every month on gas. Get More Tank is a tablet with active ingredients that adds big mileage to every tank. Made in America, the Get More Tank formula is used by trucking companies and heavy industry. Now the Get More Tank formula is available to you. Get More Tank works in any gas or diesel engine, cleans your engine, lowers emissions, and you'll feel improved engine performance every time you step on the gas. Get More Tank works for cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, four-wheelers, mowers, and blowers. Hey, if you got an engine, then Get More Tank. Contractors, electricians, plumbers, painters, and lawn service companies, Get More Tank will save you money and extend the life of your engines. If you're an owner-operator running your big rig around the town or across the country, Get More Tank will save you money too. If you're a farmer, all of your equipment can use Get More Tank. A 5-pack on sale at GetMoreTank.com for just $22.22 plus shipping. Use the promo code RedPill101 and get 10% off. Save your money, save your engine, save the earth at GetMoreTank.com. Get More Tank is EPA registered, doesn't void warranties, results vary.
And you can get more tank by visiting our website. That's right. Go to TheWTFReports.com and click on the sponsors page. It'll take you down to a little window there that you can click on it, and you'll read all about the specifications and details and how and why Get More Tank works so well. It'll increase your mileage, your engine runs cleaner, smoother, and you have more power. It's a no-brainer, folks. Support the broadcast, support the environment. And like I said, this thing makes your car run cleaner. So, hey, Get More Tank. It's going to help you out, help me out, and help out the environment as well. All right, on this Christmas Eve broadcast, I'm just playing some music, and if you're enjoying the music, it's out there for free. I'm not here to sell anything. If you're enjoying the music, you can go to my website, DavevonKleist.com. There are links there to all kinds of stuff, the documentary films that I produced when I was with the Power Hour, and of course, a lot of the music is there too. You can also just go to YouTube and just do a search on my name. It'll all come up there. All my music is out there for free. It's not about the money. It's about the message. And that's why, I just put it out there. I'm not trying to sell anything. There's too many patriots out there, P-A-Y. So everything I've done, it's out there for free. So anyway, that said, like I said, I'm just doing a musical show today for the Christmas Eve broadcast, and hopefully it'll provide you with some inspiration to basically roll up the sleeves and get involved.
Many years ago, our families came from far away to build a better future and to find a better way. At first it wasn't easy. There were times they had to fight, one by land or two by sea, the lanterns in the night. They pledged their sacred honor and established liberty, and they wrote the Constitution for their posterity. To tyrants they were terrorists, and they were called the enemy. But these patriotic rebels pledged their lives so we'd be free. Don't let it slip away. The framers tried to warn us. Forever vigilant is what we have to be. Be on your guard, protect your Constitution, or your republic will become a tyranny. And as this country prospered, there were those who couldn't stand to see the common people as the rulers of their land. A small cabal of rich men then meticulously planned, regaining their control with an economic hand. For many generations and through the countless years, their money paid for influence and their tactics played on fears, until each politician, corporate leader, CEO understood they had to play along or say they didn't know. Don't let it slip away. The framers tried to warn us. Forever vigilant is what we have to be. Be on your guard, defend your Constitution, or your republic will succumb to tyranny. There are those who don't believe this evil story could be true, but if you look and think, you'll see just what they've done to you. A third of all your labor, every year they tax away, and how they spend your money, you don't have a right to say. Our country now is awakened, and our eyes are open wide. We see how they deceived us, and we know just how they lied. It's time for restoration. Yes, it's time to do what's right. And although we may not want to, if we have to, we will fight. Because because we understand just why the framers warned us. Forever vigilant is what we now must be, and we're prepared to defend our Constitution. On with the truth, we'll defeat this tyranny. We will not fail, and we'll march to victory. Yes, we will stand, and together we will be free.
That's a title cut to the third album, Forever Vigilant. And again, all the music is out there for free. If you're finding it inspirational or, uplifting or whatever, yeah, you can just get it for free. It's out there just for you. Yeah, just for you. Anyway, so I'm just having a little musical Christmas Eve show here. I'm just playing a bunch of songs from the different albums because they all seem to be really important, I mean, I don't know why, but they're more significant now than they were when I recorded them years and years and years ago. Let me see. Which one will I throw up here now? Let's do... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Hatred, yeah. Everybody's hating on everybody else. Hate speech is everywhere. This is nothing new, folks. Nothing new. As a matter of fact, this is a song called Generated, Fabricated, Perpetrated Hate. Enjoy.
Some people hate me because of words that I sing. Some people hate me because I'm doing nothing. Some people hate me because of words that I say. That doesn't stop me, gonna say them anyway. Some people hate me because of thoughts that I think. Some people hate me because I don't like to drink. Some people hate me because I won't live their life. Some people hate and they don't even know why. Some people hate because they just won't understand. Some people just ignore the laws of the land. Some people hate because they don't know how to love. Some people don't acknowledge God up above. Some people hate and say there's folks hating them, and so they vilify, coerce, and condemn. Some people hate because it's all that they know. Don't wanna hear that ye shall reap what ye sow. Some people hate because there's money to make. Their faces on TV, the action news break. Just for a moment, if they'd open their eyes, they'd understand and they could see through the lies. They demonize, they ridicule and berate. They show contempt before they examinate. They say they're righteous, but they live like a sleaze. They lie and slander and they do it with ease. It's up to us to show the others the way. Set the example, we can do that today. Show all our countrymen we've nothing to hide. We've got the Constitution on our side. Next time you're told that there are people to hate, to know your foe you must investigate. You just might find out somewhere somebody lied. You could discover that you're on the wrong side. Sometimes we all have got to swallow our pride. We've got the Constitution on our side.
Well, the founders of our country tried to teach us to avoid a tyranny. So they wrote the Constitution and the Bill of Rights for their posterity. And they told us we should never sacrifice our liberty, even when the world around us threatens our security. Today our leaders want our freedoms, but they won't get a concession out of me. There are 20,000 laws that Congress passes every year to keep us free. And each one is a link that forms a chain around your life that you can't see. When you support the Republicans, Republicrats too, they represent the corporations, cause that's what they're paid to do. And they hope they'll get support from you, but they will never get support from me. A fight for the people, it's supposed to be. Don't ignore your own responsibility. If you turn your head and look away, there's a price you and yours will have to pay. Can you say slave? And during the elections they will tell you you control your destiny. But computers do the counting and they don't allow the public scrutiny. And the scores of correspondents say it's balanced and it's fair, till the predetermined candidate, the winner they declare. And they're hoping that the public is completely unaware, but not me, not me. I see they can't fool me, not me.
Can you say slave? Play the horn, Erika.
What's it take to get America to rise? Wake up now, it's happening right before your eyes.
Wake up today.
Will they say that you'll repeat it if you don't take time to learn your history? And Thomas Jefferson said there has never been a people ignorant and free. So if you're serving in a uniform, I hope you recognize that the ones that give the orders are the ones that tell the lies. If they tell you we're the enemy, you're in for a surprise. It isn't me, not me, not me, not me. I'm a Constitution devotee, not me, not me, not me. I guarantee you that I'm not the enemy. The ones you're looking for are on the TV. Not me. I'm a patriot and I will die free. Not me. I guarantee you that I'm not the enemy.
Yeah, they label you. They'll call you names. They'll insult you, berate you, and but we're not the enemy. No, we're trying desperately to save this republic. And unfortunately, we have elected officials out there that don't see it that way. They really don't. And I don't know how we can get that the foreign influence. Maybe it's just too big of a carrot. I don't know. Maybe so, maybe no. But you know what? It all comes out in the wash. And this song here is called Final Assessment. You know, you're going to have to answer. You got to serve somebody, as Bob Dylan did, and we know who he's serving now. But this is a song called Final Assessment.
When it's all over, when it's all done, At what cost the battle? What prize has been won? When dark clouds surrender, when the storm is undone, will you stand there shining in the light of the sun?
And that's S-O-N.
Are your motives worthy? Are your motives true? Are you doing things you would have done to you? Are you really proud of the things that you do? Will you stand there beaming when your life's finally through? When the dawn is just breaking at the end of the night, will you still have freedom? Will you still have rights? Were you proudly hailing through the perilous fight? Did you hide in darkness or try to shed light? When the curtain is closing and your life passes by, will you pleasantly smile or will you break down and cry? Will you honestly say you gave life your best try? If there's a reason for living, did you ever ask why? When the dawn is just breaking at the end of the night, will you still have freedom? Will you still have rights? Were you proudly hailing through the perilous fight? Did you hide in darkness or try to shed light? As you passed through life, did you seek to grow? Did you hold on tightly or did you let it all go? Did you look for truth or did you not want to know? In the final assessment, you will reap what you sow. In the final assessment, you will reap what you sow. In the final assessment, you will reap what you sow.
That's true. What goes around comes around. Karma is for real, folks. Anyway, okay, coming to the closing minutes of today's Christmas Eve edition of the WTF Reports. I hope you're enjoying the music, and I realize it's not necessarily Christmassy, but we've got a lot to be thankful for. Count your blessings every single day, and try to keep positive. Understand that we are in a spiritual war right now. This is not just politics. I mean, this whole thing about theology has been thrust into the faces of not just America, but the entire world. And now people are actually starting to realize that this is a battle between good and evil. And hopefully we all know what side we're all going to stand on. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this Christmas Eve edition of the WTF Reports. I thoroughly appreciate your listenership and your support. So, and anyway, please visit our website, TheWTFReports.com. Do business with our advertisers and pick up a Wave Watch. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to do. All right, that said, I'm going to take the day off tomorrow, as many people will. I'll be back on Friday with more of the news they hope and pray you never hear. I'm DavevonKleist. These are the WTF Reports. I thank you all. I bless you all. God bless you. And we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Oh, no, on Friday. That's right. Have a happy and safe Christmas.